All right, stick around for this. You are not going to want to miss this video. I'm going to show you why Bitcoin's going to drop from this point. We are going to dump so hard. We're also going to go over the SOL chart, and I'm going to kind of compare the two. I'm going to show you where this market's heading as a whole and why I think so in Elliott Wave terms, and then we're going to go into smaller time frames. I'll show you some smaller time frame trades and where we're at right now. So yeah, I use Elliott Wave Theory to come up with high probability trades, guys. Join the Discord, it's free. I'll see you in there if you want to learn Elliott Wave. If you want real-time analysis, my trading setups, everything's in here, guys. I'll see you in there. So from an Elliott Wave perspective, this might be new to some of you, this might not be. I'm just going to give you my expert opinion on what I think here. From this entire leg down from the all-time highs, I have a flat correction. Now, you can tell me it's not a flat, you can tell me it's not a correction. I don't care what you people are saying. Let me get this on regular. In my eyes, all freaking day, this is a flat correction. When you pull the fibs on it, it lines up perfectly. So, I mean, that's a correction done for me. And we are currently in another correction. So I have 2 waves down, or 3 waves down in an ABC. I have 3 waves up in an ABC that broke this high, and I'm expecting a quick, swift impulse wave to the downside, kind of come snag some of this stuff down here, snag some of this stuff down here. You know the drill, fast and furious, total liquidation bloodbath. Now, when you have a correction down and a correction up that breaks this high, you will expect a fast wave down. And it's nothing but another ABC correction. And we will expect another ABC correction to the upside after that. But we'll get into that in a second. Now, pulling the fibs on this second ABC, you can see that we are in the corrective pocket here. Lines up pretty nicely, and we're in just the corrective zone, and anywhere in the zone I'm expecting a total dump to occur. So let me just draw our ABC in here, and I can pull the fibs on this. You can see I have this coming down quite heavily. The corrective pocket would be right here, but I personally have seen this time and again. There's just going to be, when it comes here, there will be way too much liquidity down here. It's going to keep pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, and come into these extended zones. And there would be your finished correction. And this is correcting our first ABC to the downside right here. Change the color on this. We'll go neon. And then from this point, I would expect another ABC to come up to these fibs. So we got A, B, C to the upside, or WXY. And it would look something like this. Might even break this high and come up, snap this level. Something like that. Let me change the color on this. Okay. And I'm just going to draw a little trend line in here. Something like that. So people are going to think it's just going to come to the trend line and go back down. No, I think it's going to kind of overextend. And what that would essentially be doing is retracing this entire leg down. Let's say to the 618. I want to see it just barely break this and then totally dump after that. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. That's beautiful. So we're going to break this barely and then just start dumping. And ultimately, guys, what I just drew here is a W, X, Y. Okay. And then we would expect here an A, B, C to the downside, just like that. I'm going to do this in neon green. All right, there it is, guys. That's my projection. It's my long-term projection on BTC. Immediately, we're going to see a nice sharp hit to the downside with another correction up into the end of 2024. Now, why does this look so good to me? This is just a general Elliott Wave structure. In my opinion, this is the most likely scenario. Maybe not by probability standpoint, but definitely by market making standpoint. So as this corrects in the middle here, the time matches up perfectly with the first correction, and then the second correction is just very symmetric, and it looks nice to me. So this hit to the downside, I don't know what's going to happen that's going to prompt it, but it will set us up to a nice bullish wave leading into the elections of November, and then who knows, maybe Biden wins the election and the market crashes because it's Joe Biden. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. This is the general structure I'm seeing. We're gonna come back here and we'll go over this small term analysis where we're at right now, because I don't think we're gonna dump right this second, but it's coming. So I'm gonna get rid of this drawing and we're gonna go over to Solana. SOL was the most requested in the last video. So guys, if you want to request a chart and it gets either the most requests or your comment gets liked the most, I will chart it for you. So SOL was the last video's winner, and that's what we're doing. If SOL wins again, we'll do it again. But drop your charts that you want in the comments below. Now, Solana actually looks really good. Same kind of scenario where I'm picturing an A. Here's an ABC down, ABC up, another quick down, and then up. So let me draw it like we did Bitcoin. All right. So I'm seeing A, B, C to the downside, and this is just, here's the first leg. I got ABC to the downside, ABC to the upside. If we pull the fibs on the second ABC, we are right in that same pocket that Bitcoin's chilling in for the ABC. I don't want to see it extend higher than that, guys. I really don't. I want to keep it in that pocket. And then same deal. We're expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. And when I pull the fibs, it would get us down to that same range. Maybe it won't go that deep. Maybe Solana only wants to go down to the normal corrective range, like right there. And then we have 1, 2, 3 to the upside. And we're expecting, once this finishes, I'm expecting a massive wave breaking this high, gonna come up into this liquidity area here. Solana is a chart that looks better on log scale because the numbers are so, from that last bull run down to where we are. I mean, we were at $7. The bull run got all the way up to $246. In percentages terms, that's crazy. So when you're charting longer term, you want to be on log scale. And here, to me, it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like a finished impulse wave to me. Now, as you can remember, Bitcoin had more of an ABC structure, as this looks more impulsive to me. Either way, I'm expecting, once this finishes, let's say right here, a nice large wave to the upside. So again, we're expecting this impulse, and then another impulse to the upside. As I pull fibs here, maybe we'll just barely break this low. That kind of looks good. And exactly as I drew it, I mean, I don't even need to pull the fibs. And that would retrace essentially to the 618, just like Bitcoin. So guys, I hope this Elliott Wave makes sense to you. It's a different way to look at the market. Most retail traders do not trade with good Elliott Wave principles, and this learning Elliott Wave theory is going to put you at head and shoulders above everyone, and you're going to crush retail, and that's what you're going for. Trade against what the herd is doing. Elliott Wave kind of puts that into perspective for you. Let's go over to Bitcoin, and then we'll go back to Solana and go over some short-term trades for you. Move all these. We'll go on a smaller time frame, and real quick I'll just kind of show you what I'm anticipating. Guys, I have in the Discord, like I already, what I'm gonna do for you right now is exactly this, what I drew here. Join the Discord because I post short-term time frame trades pretty frequently, and keep you up to date on what my trading plan is. Essentially, I'm looking at an ABC here, and I want to see an impulse to the downside. Maybe this will get up to like 35,000, and then I want to see a nice big dump. I want that trend line to hold. Let's see, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, something like that. If it doesn't break this low, I would expect another hit to the high like that. So then we get this, this, and then we're coming down. Okay, that's the general structure. So long story short, as I go really deep in here, like this looks like an ABC, so be careful. But I want to see this come like this, maybe do something like that, stick with this right here, and then crank down. So that's what the short-term time frame looks like for me. Solana, probably the same deal. Where is it? Yeah, this looks like an ABC, so potential for another hit to the high right here, and then we crank down. But you want to, if you want to make sure this is an impulse, you're going to pull it like this, and this would essentially be wave 1, wave 1 of 3, something like that. Where would that get us? Yeah, as I zoom out, really just get you to retest this. Maybe an impulse, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, I'll see y'all on Discord. That was the update. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Love you. Bye.